It's Queen, and let's get to the reported gossip. As we all know by now, Chrisean Rock supposedly assaulted James Chanel during a Tamar Braxton concert. As of right now, we cannot say Rock really put hands on James or James' face is really damaged from the assault from Chrisean, because reality is no kind of evidence, no kind of proof. It's just he say and she say. There ain't no kind of evidence of the physical assault. But I'm going to say this. I'm really going to say this, and I'm going to stand 10 toes of what I'm going to say from the last video I put. Let's go say if Chrisean, if it comes out that his face is really damaged, and there's video evidence, etc., that a fight really broke out, and Chrisean really OD put hands on this man, then she needs to deal with the consequences of repercussion, because she got to know she can't go walking around and put hands on anyone because she dislike what a person say. She can't control her anger, and she want to be the big badass around the block, thinking she could put fear in people's heart. I always say she's going to meet her match one day, because you can't continue to go doing things like that. And she's a mother now. She got to start thinking about her son before the action she does. You understand? The action she do. Because at the end of the day, what you do is going to affect your child, and your child needs you in the long run. Your child don't need to see her behind bars for stupid shit because she didn't know how to control her anger. But as of right now, I have to say allegedly that this man was physically assaulted. Allegedly, a fight broke out, because in reality, there's no proof. It's just he say and she say. But the next day, a lot of people went online. When that altercation happened the next day, a lot of people that was James' friends or James' fan or not even his fan, they even went on social media to pour love and support out to James. You understand? But people was kind of on the eerie side because no one have not seen Tamar Braxton that day or a day later to show her support for allegedly her friend James, because she said James is her friend and he's a sweetheart, etc., etc. But she was not showing no support. She was not coming out saying, standing by her friend. She was not doing nothing at all. So a lot of people started feeling some type of way. You understand? Why she's not reaching out, why she's not showing support, etc., etc. But a lot of people do hold Tamar Braxton accountable for what took place, because they feel like if she knows Chrisean is a firecracker and she's a very outgoing, bubbly person, a person that, very loud and could be obnoxious at times, they saying that she invited her to the concert, to the show, but Tamar did went on Instagram Live and said that she did invite her, but she did not tell her that she was going to have a show to perform. She just invited her for her to enjoy her time, etc., etc. But still people feeling that Tamar, is responsible because she should have not invited Chrisean. But Tamar went on her live and said the reason why she invited Chrisean because she see her as a little sister. She see her as a girl that has room to grow, a girl that's from Baltimore, because Tamar's from Baltimore. So she feel like, those two, she could help Chrisean guide her the right way, But she also went on live and say, she wished that instead of her hitting James, that Chrisean would have hit her instead. But let's go say a lot of people was kind of eerie, but Tamar did went on and say she support her friend. Like, she support him, she standing by him, she want justice for him, because she said a fight did broke out. But so it's kind of like, this shit's in a shamble. Like, it's really in a shamble. So now Chrisean deleted all her social media. She said she want to break from social media. But Tommie from Love and Hip Hop, she came out and show you guys the question that Tommie had for her. So that's the question Tommie had for her. So Tamar had put back, she responded back, she said, so now y'all want me to address out of work reality star Never Me and my Muppet employed ass will keep you on the list if I need a non-fighting cokehead for $2,500 on the episode for one of these shows of mine. I'm casting for We Not the Same. Go sell some ass for your next hit. I'm finna come with my next hit. That's what Tamar respond back. You understand? So the girls are like going at it. They're like going at it. They not holding shit to each other. They just going back and forth. Tommie goes on and said, nothing a bitch say applies to me. So I don't be moved at all. I can't even ask the question without a hoe getting in a frenzy. Don't flatter yourself, mama. Be glad I noticed. And then Tamar put, and before someone take my phone, if you on cocaine, your name starts with a T, and you never even sold out a bag of blow pops, stay silent. God bless y'all. Let me and my team heal from this trauma in peace. Now she's saying let her and her team heal from the trauma in peace. But I want to know if someone can answer this for me. Because, you know, like I said, answer this for me. Was Tamar present when the fight took place? Did she see the fight took place? Because if she was on stage or she was somewhere when this took place, how can she say that's trauma when the one allegedly living with the trauma is her friend James? Her friend James allegedly was assaulted. Her friend James allegedly tooth was chipped. His face is damaged, allegedly. So I don't understand how she could comply and say that's her trauma when it's really his trauma because he got assaulted, allegedly assaulted because of some situation or outburst that had took place. Some of this is really feeling some type, like I'm feeling some type of way, like, Tamar, how can you say this is your trauma when it's your friend trauma? Make it make sense. I don't know, like, make it make sense. But let me continue. Chrisean Rock's sister, her oldest sister, Chyna, she took to her live, which I will be posting. You understand? She took to her live and she has said as well, you know, she said that Tamar set Chrisean Rock's up. Chyna, which is Chrisean Rock's oldest sister, she went on her live, and I'm going to insert the live right about now. As you see, she said that Tamar has set her sister up, that, you know, Chrisean right now needs some healing, etc., etc. She has a few chosen words for Tamar, and the list goes on and on. I'm going to say this is a whole motherfucking fiasco. This is some bullshit that's taking place. But I'm going to say this. If Chrisean did assaulted that guy, he deserved to get justice. He deserved to get the justice he need, because if he didn't lay hands on her and he just, let's go say, killed her with words, she could have killed him with words. I understand sometimes our anger, our temper makes us explode. Trust me, I know. But when you become an adult and you have kids, if you have kids that need you, you have to think about your kids before you think about yourself. I think Chrisean needs to slow down on getting high or getting drunk as well too. When I say high, I'm not saying no other hard drug, meaning marijuana. You understand? She has to slow down on that as well too, because right now she needs self-healing. Someone needs to reach out. One of her sisters needs to reach out for her. Talk to her, guide her the right way. Stop condoning her action when she do certain things. She's not a baby. People are holding her like she's a baby. She's not a baby. She's a grown woman, and by now she should know how to act like a grown woman. You cannot go around striking people just because you dislike what they say. That's what you're not supposed to be doing. You're not supposed to be doing that. You're supposed to be handling the shit the way you're supposed to handle it. Walk away. Because look, now she could, let's go say if this man allegedly is going to press charges, let's go say he go press charges. As I know, she's on probation up there in some state because of some situation that could violate her probation, and then her son be without the mind, right? And she's very attached to that child. She gotta think of the baby before think of herself. Overall, she needs to now start being careful who she allow around her. Not everybody, just because they are rappers, singers, legend, mean goodwill to you. She needs to start thinking with her mind and stop reacting all the time. People need to stop always, oh, but she, you know, this and that, it does not give her excuses for her to act the way. She's a grown woman. She's not a child no more. She's not a child. But this how I feel the situation. Tamar, as well, like, why it took you so forever just to come out and defend your friend? Why it took people to say what they had to say for you to just feel like you want to come out? I don't know. I've never been a big fan of Tamar Braxton. I see she's kind of wishy-washy as well. I just can't. But overall, if Chrisean really did this to that young man, I'm sorry, the Chrisean fans. I'm sorry. Your homegirl's gonna have to deal with the consequences of repercussion. But the videos of the lies will be inserted right here. So until the meantime, this is our gossip for today. Like I said, we could debate it underneath the comments and let me know what y'all feel.